So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Big chance! And it's a goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Konate trying to keep this in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Olise. Chouameni. Olise. Mbappe. Can he finish? Sticks it away. 2, and we've barely begun here.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nice interception, well timed. France look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. First quarter of an hour gone. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Bellingham. Valverde. Very nicely done. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the...
He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Be quick to recover this. Oh, right place, right time. France are looking to go forward now. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking tidy in possession here. Rabiot. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Alexander-Arnold. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. That's a sharp pass. Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. It's Vinicius Junior. Rabiot producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is
Lovely
filled.
passing, lovely movement as well. Bellingham. Valverde.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Foot in. Back into the middle. Mbappe. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Chouameni. France heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Steaming on goalwards. Mbappe on 2 now and looking for 3. And it's Bellingham. Olise. Now it's Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a good ball through. Now there's a fine ball. Caught offside that time. He's a sharp little ball here. That's an excellent interception. He's in a great position here. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
France clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
France sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. Olise. Bellingham. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's clever. And he welcomes it in. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Olise. Looking for the run. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vinicius Junior. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8 será reemplazado por
And it's
el
Doué.
dorsal 6. Se va a llevar a cabo un
Barcola.
cambio de jugadores.
Plenty to aim at here. Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
Doué. France perhaps contemplating their next change here. Great ball if he can get there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
Can he get it through? And he was quick to react. And that's put paid to a promising move. Fofana, now it's Barcola. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now that's a lovely exchange. Ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Mbappe. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now this could be a chance. That's good play. That's good defending, very good defending. Konate did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Half an hour gone in the second half. Vinicius Junior. Barcola. Barcola going full tilt down the left. Time and again they are repelled. Has a look and plays it forward.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here?
Sustituidos por el dorsal 21, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 2. Cambio
It's
de
their
jugadores.
second corner of the game. Saliba can get it clear. Knocks it into space. Carvajal gets flagged offside. Stood up well to him there. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Camavinga. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Brahim Diaz. And it's Carvajal. Gets a good foot in there. That is good alertness. Doué.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And it's made its way to him. Howson. That's a throw. And that is as far as it goes. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is... Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Now it's Thuram. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you.
Valverde! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Look at the space. Decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Thuram is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rabiot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's a cute ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a sharp pass. Now there's a fine ball. That is a brilliant interception. Valverde. Valverde goes steaming forward. Now it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And the shots! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Decent hit from there.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Olise, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Valverde, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Vinicius Junior threads one in. Now, who's going to be first to this? Half an hour played now. Good ball, good take. Now it's Thor. Nicely weighted ball. And he's... Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Valverde. And it's Tchouaméni. That's Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior looking to penetrate opposition lines. Tries to pass it. And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Passing is crisp and sharp. Valverde. Can he spark a counter here? Now Howson. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Lovely bit of skill. Good read, needed to be. Could be danger here. Alexander-Arnold. That looks a good ball through. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Se ha encontrado unas llaves de coche con un llavero en forma de bota de fútbol. Se ruega a su propietario que
And we're underway again.
con algún empleado del estadio.
France really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the...
Takes a shot! Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Rabiot. Looking for a runner. Shot, there's the shot! Oh, taken with style! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
France give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Now can he find a finish? And he's cut it out. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Rabiot does well to get it back. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Well, played right into his path. Bellingham. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, easy pickings there, and it's been played through. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. He's away! Shot, surely! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Bellingham. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Thuram. Vinicius Junior. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that is a little undercooked. Koundé. Aim forwards. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 6. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And it's Bellingham. Distributed tidily. Harrison spots it and intercepts. Oh, good spread. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was alert to it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Looking for options for movement. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Howson. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's good running with the ball, and he's managed to get free. He's a sharp little ball here. He is through here, showing good feet. Colomboani. Doué. And it's Fofana. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Bellingham. Can he finish? Fofana. And here's Mbappe. Well read, nice interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Fofana. Bellingham. Now it's Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. And he shoots! Really well taken goal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Well, the referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. France suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Vinicius Junior. An early chance, their first of the game. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Great chance! And that has been clubbed away. Out to the right.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now they can break here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. He's had a crack. Oh, it's come loose. Eder Militao. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
This looks promising. And a chance! And he opts to go forward. Howson. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, important interception. And he's hit it long. Succumbs to the pressure. Bellingham powering forward here. Alexander-Arnold showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's had it taken off him. And it's Valverde. He is just caressing the ball. Tchouaméni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Thuram is wide and looking to get onto this. France yet to have an attempt on goal. Valverde. Bellingham. Strokes it back. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Ambitious ball here. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. Dembele gets flagged offside. Olise. And it's Dembele. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bellingham. Some good persistent defending here. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played into space. Dembele in acres of space out wide. Vinicius Junior. Now, can they get him away? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. That's a sharp pass. Bellingham puts his foot on the gas. Bellingham! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bellingham is offering a right smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. There's the header! And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free.
Such good technique.
Oh, shooting chance! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. France got as close can be, right on the whistle, but it was not to be. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mbappe. Chouameni. That is good alertness. Dembele. Thuram. For Olise.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Oh, that's a fine interception. And it's Bellingham. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he plays one through. Now there's a fine ball. That's very neat. He's got away. Drilled in low. Oh, he's been caught napping. Valverde receives it in a good position here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Valverde stood his ground strongly. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Goes for a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Picked out brilliantly. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 10 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21, el dorsal 6,
That's well read.
el dorsal 11. Cambio de jugadores.
France still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Fofana. Oh, good spread. Doué. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nicely aimed pass. That has not gone well. So, what can they make of this? Now it's Rodrigo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
A probing pass. Brahim Diaz. Alexander-Arnold. And the counter is on. That's a shade optimistic. Fofana. No, it's come to nothing.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Chouameni. Chouameni takes control of it and he's on the move. Alexander-Arnold. He has found a way through. They get a throw in.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7, el dorsal
He's had
12
it nicked away.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9. El
Now it's
dorsal
Mbappe.
2.
Nicely
Se va a llevar a
weighted
cabo
ball.
un cambio de jugadores.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Thuram, Kolomouani, chance for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Hernandez plays it short. Hernandez crosses. And he's heaved it away. Threads one in. Can he get onto this?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Ah, he's given it away. Carvajal tries to pass it through.
Habrá 2 minutos de
And it's
descuento.
Carvajal. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Doué. "90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time."
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. Howson played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Endrick. Upamecano deals with that comfortably. Oh, it's come loose. Thuram looking for a runner. And that is as far as they're going to go. Eder Militao. Rodrigo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Mbappe. Kolomouani. And it's Doué. Alaba. It's Camavinga. And here's Thuram. Now it's Kolomouani. He's in a good position here. And here's takes a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Howson. Alaba. Carvajal. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Opts for safety. That's Rudiger. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Camavinga. Now that's well seen too. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's it for the first period of extra time. There are plenty of tired limbs and minds out there. We may be looking at penalties here.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? So, for the last time, who dares to win? Now it's Rodrigo. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passes short and sharp. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Nice interception, well timed. Asensio gets it clear. Now it's Colomwani. Thuram.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
And here's Endrick. Camavinga. Now it's Thuram.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
France finding their passes. Endrick. That is Diaz. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Both sets of players have run themselves into the ground here, Peter. And as extra times go, I think I'll remember this for a while.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. Rodrigo is first to take the long walk. Oh, what a save!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
And stepping up, the skipper. Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Endrick is second man up.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Colomwani will take their second.
He just did what he was asked.
Howson is the third man to step forward. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Thuram is third in line. And he sticks it away.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Madrid are looking to keep pace here. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Big character, big moment, big save. Alaba comes forward for the fifth of five. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Fingernails disappearing fast all around us. It is down to him now. That's won it! France have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
We have already started here. Out of play for a goal kick.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Wriggles his way through, and he was alert to it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, what a mistake! Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Well timed, excellent interception.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game.
Oh, great chance! Goal, France! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's...
Valverde! Superb from Valverde! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Chouameni, midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Over to the other side, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Rabiot.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Howson. And back to the goalkeeper. Not the most accurate pass.
Rabiot.
Now it's Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball. Dembele takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short.
Now it's Elise. Quick look, then plays it in. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Rabiot.
Here's Chouameni.
Rabiot.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well read, nice interception. Koundé. Dembele. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bellingham. Tchouaméni to Rabiot. Valverde gets a foot in here. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham.
Habrá un
Dembele.
minuto de descuento.
Olise. And it's Dembele. Oh, good. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Valverde does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold. It's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. That's an excellent interception. Olise. Dembele. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now he's got space here. That's beautifully weighted. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Can he get on the end of this? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Eder Militao. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's in on goal. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Madrid go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Doué. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Knocks it into space, and that is expertly dealt with. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mendy. Plays a sharp little ball here. Shot could be on. Good ball, good take. Bellingham. Oh, good spread. Thuram. Fofana. 75 minutes played. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That is ended up in no man's land. Fofana. Oh, he's burst through. Goes for a shot. It's a goal. Again, we are level. What a contest.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 10.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
El dorsal 11.
Swung over. Barcola. Doué receives it in a good position. Oh, smashing header! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Colomwani has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Nicely weighted ball. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that was vital.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. That's going in strongly.
Tries to play it through. Caught offside that time. Barcola. Colomwani. Gives it back. 2 minutes to be added on. Brahim Diaz.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. So our quest to find the winner continues. France did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. France are down to 10 men.
Cambio de jugadores.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. And it's Camavinga. Oh, that's superb. Colomwani. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Doué. Fofana. Doué. Now it's Thuram. Can he get it through? Camavinga.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Brahim Diaz.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Can he finish? Fofana. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mendy spots it and intercepts. And here's Rodrigo. And here's Endrick. Is there any big chance? Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Extra time reaches half-time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14. El dorsal 22.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes?
El dorsal 4. El dorsal
This really has
17.
been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's picked his way through. It'll be a throw-in. Carvajal. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. It's a throw-in. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Endrick.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rodrigo.
This is the time you need that pace.
And there goes the final whistle. France pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing up his...
Bellingham! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Alexander-Arnold makes the interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways. Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but capable of excellent passing from deep, as well as being a pretty decent finisher. Playing for the right team, he probably could get himself into double figures.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Bellingham. Chouameni. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Now it's Mbappe. That is lovely. And he's in on goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great ball, and he's in here. He's had a shot!
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Alexander-Arnold.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase.
And he's had a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. France are looking to go forward now. And they've got a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Thuram.
That's going in strongly.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Saliba. for Olise. Knocks it into space.
And the flag has stayed down.
Rudiger getting this one clear. And it's Tchouaméni. Thuram. That has not gone well. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Valverde. Goes for a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Vinicius Junior certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Valverde. Either side giving way, it has been tight. Great vision. And it's made its way to him. Koundé lays it forward.
Valverde cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Mbappe. Olise. And here's Thuram. Vinicius Junior. Wriggles his way through. Hernandez. Tries to pass it through. Now this could be a chance. He is just caressing the ball. Nicely aimed pass. Tchouaméni. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So the first half brought no goals. That looks a decent ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's intervened well there.
Played out to the right.
Koundé, Tchouaméni. And it's Fofana.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe, there he goes, motoring forward.
Olise.
Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Shifted it to the flank, crossed into the box. Well, there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. Mbappe
Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Howson. Tries to play it through. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball.
And he's surging through.
Can he finish? It's in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Koundé, he's gone forward. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, that is... hits a shot! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Bellingham demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So,
8.
time for changes
El dorsal
on both
5.
sides, actually.
El dorsal 12.
That has
El
certainly
dorsal
made
10.
things interesting.
El dorsal
You've got to
7.
commend that, Peter.
Serán
It's the perfect
sustituidos
response
por
to falling
el
behind.
dorsal 6.
Don't let your heads drop.
El dorsal
Just get back up the
21.
pitch and
El
level the
dorsal
scores
2.
again. This is
El
cracking
dorsal
stuff.
11. El dorsal 9.
And now they can
Cambio
clear
de
their
jugadores.
lines. And it's Chouameni. And here's Rodrigo. He's found a way through. Corner given. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. And he skips past his man. Brahim Diaz. Might be danger here. No way through. Big chance! Saliba tries to clear.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Mendy spots it and intercepts. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14 será
Hernández.
reemplazado por el dorsal
Now
4.
Saliba.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Koundé. 5 minutes left on the clock. Passes short and sharp.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Rodrigo. Decent progress down the left.
That's good play from him.
This looks promising. Camavinga! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Madrid complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
there's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Camavinga concedes a free kick for that. Rudiger gets it away. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. And this an opportunity to pull level. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Very nicely done.
Alaba deals with that. And that is as far as it goes. France, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Rabiot.
Now it's Thuram.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything. This is the time you need that pace.
Alexander-Arnold. Here's Tchouaméni. Well seen, saw that coming. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. Tchouaméni. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Well, played right into his path. He has found the way. Chance! Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. That's good running with the ball. Threads one in. Well, that's beautifully. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Quarter of an hour played. Well, that looks a decent ball. Olise. And here's Mbappe. He's chosen to go back. Floated through. Now it's Mbappe. Still goalless. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Alexander-Arnold. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's played in. There's the header! Oh, it's come off the upright. Look at the space here. He has a look up. That is a brilliant interception. Thuram.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rabiot. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Chouameni.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. In with the challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Rabiot. Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Mendy. A lovely pass, and he shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Valverde deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And here's Mbappe. Chouameni couldn't squeeze it through. Mbappe. Thuram takes control of it and he's on the move. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saliba. Hernandez. Thuram is onto it in a flash. Koundé. That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Can he get it through? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Both sides defensive.
There's the shot! He's gone direct here.
Alexander-Arnold. Hernandez
Has given away a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
and it's Valverde. Bellingham. Bellingham stood his ground strongly. Hernandez, tidy with his distribution. Tchouaméni, Rabiot. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. Looking to play him in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot! It's a loose ball. And another try! He has done it!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So we have the first goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Out to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, nice touch.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Knocks it into space. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Alexander-Arnold. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And it's Valverde. Good running, strong and purposeful. Vinicius Junior!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid with the corner, they're
El
first.
dorsal 5, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 12 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 6, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 2.
And now they can spring out of defence. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Mbappe.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
There could be trouble here. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Carvajal. Oh, it's come loose. Camavinga. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Tchouaméni and Carvajal. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, this is a great... Takes a shot! He's scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
All square again into the dying minutes. Great chance! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And it's been taken short.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the number on the board is 3. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Courtois claims comfortably. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. Into extra time we go. France did fantastically well to force extra time, having... He's tried one! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Brahim Diaz. Doué. Nicely spread. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Brahim Diaz. And he's found a way past. Chance, surely! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's Diaz. And here's Rodrigo. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mendy. Howson. Tchouaméni. Hernandez. Carvajal. Tries to pass it through. He's had a shot! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Simplicity itself.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Well,
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we're off for the final time. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? And here's Mbappe. And the finish! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Howson. Eder Militao. And it's Mendy. Now Howson. Rudiger. Hernandez. Doué.
Oh, that's neat.
Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe. Chouameni played out towards the right wing. Carvajal carries the ball down the right. He's shifting through the gears here.
Very nicely done. Oh, great run, magical.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Carvajal
With an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
And that's that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your reflections then, Jim?
France desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Looking to play him in. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a throw-in.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Out to the right.
Mendy kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's Valverde.
He's shifting through the gears here. Valverde! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Vinicius Junior.
Tchouaméni. It's Vinicius Junior.
Mbappe.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Howson. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying...
And a chance! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now it's Mbappe.
Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Mbappe. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nice sequence of passes, this. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Valverde. Rabiot. Tchouaméni. And it's Tchouaméni. Searching pass he's played there. And that's put paid to a promising move.
And the counter is on.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Vinicius Junior looking to add to his goal. Thuram. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Vinicius Junior. That is lovely. Konate defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And here's Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. Madrid are looking to break at pace.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. Konate makes the interception. And no, that was never going to make it. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. For Valverde. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Howson gets over and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Great vision. He has a look up.
Oh, sweet feet.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Mbappe. And the first half is done. Any strong opinions on the first half?
France certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Valverde. Mendy. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's found a way through. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Showing good feet. And they win it back again. Now Saliba. Mbappe. Now it's Thuram. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box...
Chance! Really well taken goal. The second half sparked straight into life. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all.
Shapes to shoot!
They've got to be quick to recover this. Thuram is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Real chance! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Thuram. France still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
He's in a great position here.
He's having a shot!
Oh,
And again! Goal! And they've got their lead back.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Valverde taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Madrid take the lead, and he has been fouled there.
Doué did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Mendy. Over to the other side.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And it's Bellingham. Saliba did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rudiger. Bellingham. It's a really well-measured ball. Tries to pass it through.
Oh, shooting chance! Sensational from Bellingham! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest highest order. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Thuram, and it's been played through. Can he spark a counter here? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they've got it again. Not the most accurate pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Some good work on the right flank here. Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free. Fofana did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Camavinga puts his foot on the gas. Tries to play it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Saliba. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nicely spread. Back into the middle. He's in a good position. Shoots!
He has done it! With so little time left. Grandstand finish.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 10.
France give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
El dorsal 11. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores. Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Koundé wins the duel this time. Koulibaly looking for the run. Thuram. Chance for a shot! It's a goal!
They have stolen level at the last!
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 24.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
And the shot!
Rodrigo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Carvajal. Tchouaméni. And it's Tchouaméni. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
And he's on his way!
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Can he finish?
Kolumuani. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Kolumuani. Can he get on the end of this? He is just caressing the ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Rodrigo. Brahim Diaz is onto this. Endrick.
Is there any support? He might not need it.
Oh, nice touch.
That's it for the first period of extra time.
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14 será sustituido por
And so the
el
last
dorsal
chance to
17.
find a winner.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
This has been enthralling. So what's the last 50? Great chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Mendy. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been cut out, well played. He's picked his way through. He's got to goal! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Now there's a fine ball.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Rudiger has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And here's Kolumuani. Decent chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Thuram. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga
Who's steaming forward.
Now it's Endrick. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's good play from him.
Good take, and is he in? Camavinga.
Really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying...
Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is...
And he has done his bit.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
And so the captain steps up.
Big character, big moment, big save. Madrid are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be.
2 to the good.
France can't afford to miss another one.
And the keeper's come up trumps.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Brahim Diaz will take the third penalty. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Madrid with the chance to go 2 up. And the lead is 2. France are looking to save match point. He's missed it, and it's all over. France fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As cruel as that is, the two sides had been inseparable after 2 hours of action.
Oh, commiserations, the definition of penalty heartbreak, and part of the game that we find irresistible. Total emotional despair for them.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
And here's Mbappe, and he's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
He has a look up. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Thuram, and the shot! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That has ended up in no man's land. Chouameni.
Mbappe!
Great ball if he can get there.
He's got tall! And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And yes, it's him again.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe, and that's been intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Camavinga.
Mbappe.
That was lovely, that.
He's away!
Camavinga.
That's tidy. He's through, now is he in?
This looks promising.
Shoots! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Rabiot.
Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
And he's being shifted off it. Pressing high and with purpose.
Mbappe.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Pinches it off him.
Played out to the right.
Great vision.
Oh, what has happened here?
He has found the way through.
Mbappe!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
France with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Dembele with the short one.
And it's Hernandez. France are looking to go forward now. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked out the run. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Shot at goal! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the lead is extended still further. And that really is so impressive. A case now of complete control. Mbappe! Tchouaméni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, the ball's gone astray. He'll try to keep this alive. And this is Dembele. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tchouaméni and Koundé. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, he's burst through. Mbappe charging forward, the ball... Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And that'll be the last act of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Chers spectateurs, voici venu le moment de notre grande tombola. Veuillez vous munir des billets qui vous ont été remis avant d'accéder aux tribunes.
And we're off again.
France really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Tchouaméni, oh, it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. He's under a lot of pressure there. Thuram running with the ball. Rabiot. Olise. Nicely weighted ball. Here's Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it.
Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Mbappe with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Gets a good foot in there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Olise.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Driving forward. Lovely pass, but can he get... He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Corner number 2 then. Tchouaméni goes short. Great chance! Has another goal! They've done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he cuts out the supply.
Rabiot.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Thuram.
Oh, he's bustling through here.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that has left him in a heap. Mbappe, and he's got the... And the finish! It's in!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
He's one-on-one, surely! Can he finish? He has done it! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
France playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now, can he find a decent chance?
Really well taken goal. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in and that's it.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
That has ended up in no man's land. Doué. That's a good ball.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Dembele providing an outlet on that. Oh, what has happened here? Olise. Nice sequence of passes, this. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Thuram. And here's Mbappe. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, cracking ball. And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Thuram was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Thuram. Mbappe, nicely spread. Now it's Olise. He's got away. Olise. That's tidy. He slings it in. Konate with the clearance. And it's Camavinga driving through the middle. And he shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And here's Doué. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Quality ball. France are looking to go forward now. Tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe. Chooses to go back. France look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
He is just caressing the ball. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Camavinga. Doué. Chouameni for Olise. And it's Dembele. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Olise. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Koundé. Dembele. Now it's Thuram. And it's Rabiot. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot's on here. Camavinga. Now Mbappe. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Doué. And here's Olise. Now it's Camavinga. Doué. Now there's a fine ball. Dembele. Now it's Thuram. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's neat. Olise. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
And we are already promptly back underway.
So the first half brought no goals. He's beaten the last man. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Thuram. Olise.
Played out to the right.
Kamavinga. Olise. It's Thuram.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Looking for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Corner number 2 then.
Koundé can get it clear. France have the chance to go the other way. And it's hoisted clear. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, good steal, he just read it.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Thuram.
Out to the right.
Well seen, saw that coming.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them.
Chouameni. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision.
And it's Dembele.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11. Le numéro 8.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Knocks it into space.
À leur place.
And he's managed to get free.
Le numéro 6.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This
numéro 20.
and it's fallen loose again. And he hits the net. And finally, he has breathed life into the game. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
He's had a shot! He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Pass somewhat off target. Fofana. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Conte, and that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Thuram, and this is Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
À
benches.
leur place, le numéro 12. Le numéro 2. Changement en cours.
And here's Colomwani. Colomwani. Now it's Barcola. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And it's Zaire Emery. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
And he's going to have his name taken.
And here's Barcola. Hernandez.
Lovely bit of skill. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
He's in a great position here. Shapes to shoot!
And that is wildly off target.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And it's Hernandez.
He's in a great position. Rabiot does really well to win the ball there. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Conte. Kante carries the ball down the right. And he's being shifted off it. And that is as far as it goes. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
We have already started here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passes short and sharp, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koundé cuts out the pass. And here's Thuram. Great ball, and he's in here. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line.
And the finish! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Goes down, but nothing given.
Now it's Thuram.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Mbappe. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. A decent chance! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always...
There's the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Mbappe. And he's in on goal! Rabiot. Nicely spread. Searching passes played there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chouameni. Rabiot. Looking for the run. Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Thuram. And this is Dembele. And that has been clubbed away. That'll be a throw-in. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Olise. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short.
And he shoots! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Olise. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Back into the middle. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
It's their second corner of the game.
France have the chance to go the other way.
Now it's Mbappe, looking to play him in. Now it's Thor.
Real chance! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And it's Dembele. Nice bit of trickery. Now it's Thor. Turan. And we've reached half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
France head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Floated through.
Well read, and the danger is averted. But that has not gone well. Now it's Thor.
Oh, super ball! Oh, this looks sharp.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mbappe.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Dembele.
And he's onside. He gets big. They've done it! The second half off to a spectacular start.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to...
Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Tromeni
Is there, and he can get that clear.
aims beyond the defence. Opts to play it back.
Dembele, it's Dembele! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Koundé. And it's Dembele.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Tromeni. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Olise stood up well to him there.
Olise cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Olise! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 8. Le numéro 14. Le numéro 15.
And it's been taken short.
Le numéro 24. Le numéro 6. Le numéro 25.
And it's played in. He's got Thor. Really well taken goal. Again, we are level. What a contest.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Doué. And a chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Now it's Mbappe. Fofana. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Mbappe. And here's Thuram.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 17.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 4.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dig far post.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now it's Mbappe.
Might want to be careful there.
Camavinga. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Nicely weighted ball.
Camavinga providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Doué.
Now that's a lovely exchange.
Camavinga.
Very nicely done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Il y aura 4
Picked out brilliantly. He's having a shot! It's in! And that may just do it!
That was easy. Almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, look at the space here. Barcola. Oh, that's nice. And he's being shifted off it.
And that is it.